Hello everyone, this is Baby90. Welcome back to Dishonored Part 2.
Am I still aboard
No, Dishonored
ship?
2 Part 3.
Feels odd.
We successfully escaped Dunwall. Said this room looks odd. Let's see. Mirrors, doors, walls are not here.
What is this place? Where am I?
Okay. Door's locked. Door's blocked. Huh. 1 second, the door. 1 second the wall was there, and the next second it's not. Right. Awareness. So the closer an enemy, so an enemy can see you. So lightning bolt turns white if they see you. Red if they see you. No, white if they notice you, red if they see you. Combat. So R2 if I have the sword, and L2 to use a weapon. Defense blocking. Focus strike. R2 for focus strike. They can drop some, and they can knock the enemy off. They can knock them off balance. Probably should have run.
I can feel something moving closer. Watching.
Oh well.
Empress Emily called
Robin Lord Talyor.
I'm a friend of your father's from the bad old days.
Good.
I never expected us to meet. I watched your mother die at the hands of schemers who wanted your little empire.
You watched that whole thing.
Then you were rescued by a killer in a strange mask. I thought that was the end of the excitement.
Yeah, what is the purpose of that mask?
Delilah and the Duke are flies in the ointment, aren't they? How many of your own subjects are you ready to slaughter? And what are you willing to become?
As many as it takes. If
15 years ago,
okay, what
I
was
asked
that?
Corvo that last question. This is the moment that changed
is that a
him.
whale?
Now it's your turn, Emily.
What? Oh yeah, let's see. Reject the offer. I'm guessing that's for blood and steel. I'll accept your work.
Burns from the inside. I feel like I'm standing at the edge of something.
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
All the stories, they're true.
Yeah, why wouldn't they be true? Just because it's kind of strange doesn't mean it's not true, right? Okay, so how do I use this? Far reach, L2 to rapidly pull yourself toward the targeted surface. Primary means of locomotion. Also useful for avoiding enemies. Aim off the ground, the structure, finally pull yourself rapidly. Overhead ledges to pull upward. Use the stealth mode, movement for forward momentum. Mana use is low, okay. Decelerate, if you're falling, you slow aim for far reach. And I can level up to get items or to grab people.
Incredible.
Yeah, it is. What else? What else can I grab onto? No. Where am I going again? Ah, here it is.
This is how I'm going to save my father and reclaim the throne.
So that's what happened to Corvo. Turned to stone. If I chose Emily. But if I chose Corvo, Emily would turn to stone too. Huh. Okay, so I can plug this off. Or why is this here? Corkscrew in this guy's stomach. Someone literally screwed him to death. Yeah, that's still weird. Take the
Corvo
heart.
mentioned being
What
here
heart? I don't
once.
see it. Ah, there it is. Ah, the talking heart from the first game.
Know you. Do you remember? It's been so long, and you've been through so much. Even as an echo of myself, it's good to know you're there.
Mother? You're here, but you're not here. In my hand, but somewhere else.
Only the last of my essence, with you for a while. If only I could reach across this great expanse and take you into my arms. But I have this to offer. My gift and my curse. Summon me to your hand, and I will guide you when I can.
Well, that happened. The heart. Equipping the heart in your left hand helps you locate bone charms or runes. The heart begins to beat and glow when you're facing a bone charm or rune. It'll be faster if you get closer. To whisper secrets. Secret visions are while looking at a person. Really?
There are no
Nice.
stars in the sky here. There is no sky.
Uh-huh. Wait, let's get up here.
You shouldn't be here. No one should.
Well, the outside is here, so how does that make any sense?
In thousands of years, few have seen this place. 3 were empresses.
Wait, wasn't Cold War here last game? So how is that? How does that make any sense?
There's a strange power
what's
in
wrong
this
here?
place.
Alright, that's nothing else.
Never walk in the sun again. I know it now.
Well, you probably could do this one again.
My life walks the world still, but he has withdrawn.
Uh-huh.
Such a short time.
Who is Delilah, really? How could she? I don't understand.
Now I
Okay, let's see. There's Delilah. Duke. Where these people are. Alright, I'm gonna say the gun bandages must be the crown killer.
tower.
Has to be. Alright, so room. Oh, runes. Nice.
Delilah slit a man's throat for a pair of shoes and painted some of the most brilliant portraits of the age, all in the same year.
Seriously?
Survival and
stupid.
ambition, art and magic, with a cunning that makes sycophants of those around her. All of it leading to what you saw at Dunwall Tower.
Really?
Delilah's playing the long game, and now she's an empress. But I'll let you in on a secret. She's got her eyes set on a much greater prize.
Okay, what's that? What is it? What's the greater prize?
When I was 10 years old,
Right.
bored with my lessons, I dreamed about sword fighting and sailing the ocean. Now I'm realizing that the world is more off-kilter than I imagined. Everything has been turned inside out, but I'm not gonna stop fighting until it makes sense again. Karnaka's the southernmost port in the Empire, once proud but fallen into disarray. Under the new Duke, the Grand Serkonan Guard has gotten increasingly oppressive. Beatings and firing squads. The Bloodflies are said to be worse than ever. This is the birthplace of my father. Megan Foster keeps to herself, like she's hiding something. But she helped me escape Dunwall, and for now, I need a place to stay out of sight. Delilah and the Duke made me look like a murderer, using the Crown Killer to butcher my political adversaries. They took what was mine, and I'm gonna get it back, even if I have to burn this city to the ground.
Alright, let's not go too far. So, Delilah is direct. We're going to Corvo's old city? Old home? Okay, so this is real now. And new stuff right here. Let's pick this
Is it a curse or a blessing to linger past your time in the world?
Okay, there's a room right there. It's not what you used to, living in a palace, but this is all I can scrape up. Anton and I operate on a higher budget, and guess what? Now you do too. It's not beneath you. Pick up whatever valuables you find along your way. We need ammo or resources to take down the people behind the coup. Hidden all over the city are underground black market shops. Look for a symbol depicting two hands, which means there is a shop nearby. Follow the signs, they will guide you. Buying from the black market is against the law, but it could make the difference against the Duke's military. Sokolov was working on this crossbow as a gift for you. If needed modified, these shops will can help with that as well. Megan. Is it Megan or Megan? Megan kind of rhymes with Negan. Anyway, resources and the crossbow. Nice. All right, what's next? Wait! I got a journal. Let me see. While starting a new year, 1852 made me less bored than 1851. I can't wait for Wim to go back to Dunwall. We'll go to the abandoned mansion I discovered the other night, at the edge of Red Shore. Maybe I'll have time to turn into a scary haunted house beforehand, using sheets and hiding an old autograph upstairs. Wim will love that. We'll get spooked and hold hands, screaming and laughing. Come on, Emily. You promised to be more serious and listen at court, and you're already planning your next escape. Let's start this diary again. Proposals for a new decree on railroad rationing distribution. Anniversary. Time of the year again, anniversary of my mother's death. There's no real time for reflection though. It's security protocols, menus, guest lists. The speech endless. Will it be terrible if I just remember what I said about her? Footsteps, space and light. Disposal of time she agreed to let. Yeah, that wouldn't be so hard. Dishonored. My father is lost. Turned to stone by Delilah. These words don't even seem real. Witchcraft, something I never wanted to believe possible. But now I have to believe in it. I can believe that it can be undone. Delilah claims to be my aunt, the rightful heir. Truth or lies. All I know is that she used magic to take my throne, aided by the weasel Duke Abel. Abel? It must have been working on this plan for years, buying this authority with promises. Even Ramsey, captain of the city watch, planting in everyone's mind the idea that my father and I could be responsible for the monstrous killings. That one of both of us could be the crown killer. I'm not in an interested mood, but Megan Foster says she knows Anton Sokolov, an old royal physician, and she helped me escape the coup. So, should I go on to my daughter? Well, my home is no longer safe for me. I never really was safe, never really will be. The sooner I thought I get it through my skull, the better. The void wasn't a dream. The void outside, I imagined him, now I've seen him myself. Outside was terrible black eyes, but no gifts. Power might be at the edge if I defeat Delilah. And what price am I willing to pay this gift? My mother's beloved voice, trapped in a stranger's contraption. It's both comforting and chilling to be able to hear her again, and the non-tiny person I knew before. The sting in the heart to stare. Arrived as the most tip of the Empire's strange fragrances all around. Salt, fish, spice. I don't know how to blend in here. I don't know what to eat and where to go. But this is where my father was born, so part of me belongs here too. And these are my people. Or they were until... Okay. Okay, good to know. Well, I'm going to be searching around for stuff. Repair things that got busted up in Anton's room. Unblock the storage door. Pay apart tax. The look the other way fees. They actually have fees for that? Come on. Alright, so this is the door. Can I just use the screwdriver to just unlock the hinges? Let's use the screwdriver to just unscrew the hinges of the door. Unless it's in the back of the door, then I can't do that. You could just... Nah, better not. Not sure if shooting the door actually helped. Huh, so this is it. Nice. It's a very big mountain too. I wonder if it's a volcano. Yeah, it can't be. Alright, so what's on here? Bullets. Take that. Crossbow bolts. I definitely need these.
The jewel of the South.
Pistol bullets. Can't
My
carry any more.
father's birthplace.
This is wind powered, huh? And oil powered. Anchors, hatch. Okay, so what's down here? Okay, see if I can. Okay, far reach. Hopefully just... yeah, okay, that works. Okay, what are these things? Alright, pretty sure these things will attack me.
Dearest Emily, or must I say, your Imperial Majesty, I have something that you and Corvo must hear at the first opportunity. Concerns the murders happening across the Empire, committed by this so-called Crown Killer. When I left Bristol years ago, I swore I'd never again take part in any further political matters. I've done my share of bad things, and some good, before and after the Rat Plague. But here in Karnaca, I've uncovered a terrible conspiracy against you. Here, at the bottom of the Empire, the cobblestones smell of death and corruption. I'm staying with an associate, Megan Foster, aboard her vessel, the Dreadful Whale. We'll leave for Dunwall in the morning, as soon as the tides are willing. I keep thinking of the way sweet Jessamine was stolen from you and your father, and I fear it might be your turn to face such turmoil. I know Corvo would protect you with his life, but please do not trust anyone.
There you are, old man. I was asked to pay you a visit.
Wait, what's wrong with you? Megan!
Off we go, Sokolov, to somewhere more private.
I wonder where I have another book in me. The blood fly epidemic, coupled with basic information of life cycle and behavior. the project of a natural philosopher. Bloodflies are exotic insects, like everything found in Circanos. But they originate in the Pandesian continent. Groups of 3 or fewer, they are harmless. They won't attack. Each event sent that effective bloodflies. Bloodflies are attracted to rapid movement and sound. The nests can be broken apart, scattering the swarm. In particular, the nests are quite susceptible. To fire. Insects require fresh corpses to lay the eggs. Okay. And hatch in breathtaking fashion. Interestingly, the last part of the bloodfly's life cycle, they claim a great deal. They call them a great deal. Huh.
Must be cursed. Damn. This is some shit.
Okay, I remember that.
What would we have done in the old days? All sharp metal and shadows, we'd say. The Duke's probably not back from Dunwall yet. If we're lucky, the Howlers will be distracted by some score they're working.
Why is this here? It's Delilah.
Anton started it just before he was taken. They've got history, but he wouldn't say more. You're up. When you're ready to talk, I'll tell you what I know.
All right. You've explained part of it. But what were you and Sokolov doing here?
The old man loved Karnaka, but he'd caught wind of a conspiracy tied to the Crown Killer. He wanted to warn Corvo.
There are reports about tensions rising, corruption, street violence. I didn't give it much mind. Usually the local authorities resolve that sort of thing.
The new Duke has let things slide. But Sokolov concluded he might be the head of the conspiracy. He came in looking shocked, and if you've heard his after-dinner stories, you know that's unusual. We were going to set out for Dunwall, but something happened.
The Crown Killer.
Yes, the hatch ripped open and Sokolov screamed. All I caught was a glimpse of someone carrying him across the deck. I followed as long as I could, toward Addermeyer Institute. It's run by the alchemist Hypatia. Maybe the Duke is using a patient of hers, the Crown Killer.
Addermeyer. All right. I'll get inside. The Crown Killer has to be eliminated, and if the alchemist will cooperate, maybe I can learn something about what happened to Sokolov. Wish me luck.
If you need my luck, Sokolov's as good as dead. When you get done at the Institute, disable the watchtower. Once it's down, I'll bring the boat around. We'll take the skiff to the shore when you're ready.
Ramsey. The Duke couldn't have pulled off the coup without someone inside the City Watch.
Locked him in a safe.
know Duke
with
Luca
plenty of
Abel,
food.
but Corvo served under Luca's father.
This guy
He said
Duke.
Theodanis was a good man.
So he's next. So he should be next. Then
Delilah. My aunt.
Okay,
That's really
3
true.
targets plus a Crown
She has
Killer
a
plus
twisted
any
way
other
of looking
writing
at the
person.
world.
Might be of significance. Dunwall citizens expressed shock and fear, yet none are spoken. Yeah. Bohr recently wrote the opinion piece harshly criticizing the Empress for what he called for flip side style of governance. Willful neglect of duties, convinced the Crown Killer is the culprit. The Duchi's most outspoken adversaries fall one by one to this nonsense assassin, notorious assassin. More hate mail.
This Dr. Hypatia.
Great.
She seems to represent the good that's possible within the Empire.
This is the Doctor.
So the Crown Killer
Crown
was a
Killer?
tool of the Duke's coup. The murders had a calculated effect.
And it's on
Sokolov
Sokolov.
seems so much older now.
Why does this guy look like... He looks almost like Etrigan. What's up with that? And this is the map.
It looks like the overland route to the Addermeyer Institute goes through the carriage
Map of
station.
Karnica. For some reason the right side resembles Charizard. Breathing fire. Yeah, it's kind of weird. Okay, not much to explore here. The ship's got wraps. And I have a new item on my journal. Same stuff to void. This boat captain, Megan Foster, she helped me escape the camp, but she's giving me the side eye when she thinks I'm not looking. She's all I've got for the moment, though soon I hope Anton Sokolov will be joining us. My old teacher, Kermit Intellect in the Empire. Before the mouth gone and got himself abducted. Megan says that he was last seen being dragged towards Admire Institute by the Crown Killer, which makes no sense to me. Unless the Crown Killer's a patient there. Maybe he needs medicine or something. None of the race patients can be working for the Duke and Vila. Yeah, it's possible. Just possible. Alright, that's about it. Time to get off the ship and start the mission. Thanks for watching.
Time to head into the city.
Let's go see the streets where my father grew up.
Off we go then.
It won't do to be recognized.